What's up, motherfuckers? It's Moist Alex, and today, guys, we're gonna be talking about Slayer update number 2, and also we're gonna talk about the coinshare update for RuneScape 3. Now, first, let me tell you, this is Slayer update 2, and I know y'all look like, man, this motherfucker doing agility. Why the fuck you doing agility, my nigga? Well, let me tell you. The reason why I'm doing agility right now is because I decided to take a break from Slayer. I don't know if I was really clear in my last video that I will be doing Slayer and agility. I probably just said Slayer for the update, but mainly I'm doing Slayer because of the new updates, of course, that's coming ahead probably next month, maybe even January, hopefully, and I'll have time to really get high Slayer from it. But also, rooftop agility should be coming in December. I believe they're saying they're going to release that. That's going to be the first update of December. So with that, I also want agility for Sarah God Wars. I want to get 70 out the way and go ahead and see what that rooftop agility is about. Even though it might not be, the EXP rates might not be better, but it'll probably be a lot more interesting and fun to do rather than what I'm currently doing right now. So we'll see what happens with that, but I decided to go ahead and get 70. Right now I'm closing in on 63. In my last video I was actually 61, so I've been doing it for a while. I also was 61 Slayer, so closing in on 64 and 63. So nice little progression in the 2-3 days that I've been playing. I haven't been on much, which is why I'm kind of slacking behind. 2-3 days of working, I did all that experience. I should be at 67 agility now, and maybe even 65 Slayer or 66, but that's fine. I really want to get 68 just so I can do spiritual warriors, though, because, you know, like I said, when I go to Sarah, I don't want to be doing spiritual rangers in the Knights of Sarah Diamond. I would rather do the spiritual warriors, possibly get a rune Hallie, rune Kite, just in case I don't get anything for my trip. So with that being said, that's the reason why I'm doing agility right now, and plus I would love to have some more running energy. You know, my run energy does drain down for even somebody with 60 fucking 2, so I want to get that up as well. You know, EOC, I had 99. Pre-EOC, I had 99, and the run energy was just amazing. You know, I could run damn near all day. Not to mention with all the weight reduction, it was definitely shit. I damn near didn't lose any energy. Plus, you had the ability to sit down and shit like that. So hopefully that's a future update. God damn, I hate falling right there. Hopefully that's a future update. And let's see what else. Oh, the reason why I have a DDS, anti-poison, some P-pots, and some supers is because earlier, before I got 62, some jackass, some motherfucker, decided he wanted to chat me up while he was here training with me. And, you know, we were talking, and he asked me what was my agility level. And I told him, he's like, oh, cool, I'm 65, I'm going for 70 as well. You know, maybe we could God Wars Dungeon sometime. You know, it's just some puss-ass shit, right? So I'm like, okay, you know, I might keep you at it, but I can't make no promises because I don't know you like that. And, you know, hope you, you know, good luck in your goals, man. I basically told him, good luck. So we training, and then after a while, I see a second dot pop up in the arena. And all of a sudden, I start getting barraged. And I'm like, mother, what the fuck? I mean, I'm on this thing right here. And as I hit here, I see ice pop up on my guy. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So this motherfucker called somebody over there to try to kill me. Now, mind you, this guy's 101 and I'm 104. Now I'm 104. I thought I was 103. Oh, shit. But anyway, I'm 104 now. And he had a 101 attack me. I kept him added, by the way. So if y'all want to troll this bitch, his name is Dilbert. But 101, he's a 101, and he tried to kill me. Now, mind you, I'm naked. This is what I was wearing. I had my boots of lightnings on and my spotter cape, but I think that's a spotter cape. Whichever is the dark brown one. I don't have the light brown one yet. But he started attacking me. So I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what you got. So I'm trying to run. I'm running through the arena, just still doing agility. He barely hit me. I mean, he's hitting 5s, he hitting 2s. And I realize his attack is only 70, and I think he has 90 strength, which is definitely, I know he's a pure. I know you guys love your high strength, but if your attack is terrible, you're not finna hit on somebody who, I'm 80 defense right now. So, you know, he wasn't hitting me. I'm fucking naked, and this guy's just hitting zeros. He hitting 5s. He's barraging 5. He tried to DDS spec me, couldn't DDS spec me. And finally, after maybe 80 hits, he finally hit a 36 on me, but I only had like 3 pieces of food left. So I'm running, and I got here, and I was playing a little game with him. I kept running up and down this, trying to fail it so I could slide and then take off and hope that he actually had to go all the way over there so I could run away. And it happened, and then when I got to the webs, I couldn't slash it. I kept missing the slash with the damn knife I had, and it was pissing me off. And he finally caught up to me and killed me, but I had nothing on me. You know, I kept my boots of lightness and my cape, but I had nothing on me. And for him to be talking shit to me, and I was talking shit, like, man, learn to try bread. You can't even hit somebody who naked. Imagine if I was actually fighting you in gear. You don't want me to come back out here and whoop your ass. And of course, when I came back, the motherfuckers was gone. So I vowed, okay, he's now on my hit list. So whenever I see his name pop up for anything, whether it's God Wars, whether it's anything, I'm gonna fuck him up. So just be on the lookout for that bitch. And if you motherfuckers know him, I'm sorry. If he's in your clan, if you got a clan, tell that motherfucker I'm gonna come for him. I ain't playing. If I see his ass at the duel arena, I'm gonna clean his ass. It's just whatever I can do. That bitch is on my hit list. Now, let's talk about the fucking update that Jagex decides to release. So let's keep this shit quick and simple. That has gotta be the dumbest shit Jagex has ever... No, let me put that. That has gotta be one of the many dumbest shits that Jagex has ever done for this damn game. First of all, you already ruined the game, and now you want to ruin it even more. Coinshare was not messed up from the get-go. Now, yes, granted, when the GE came out and Coinshare was introduced with it, not with it, but later on, and it was said that I believe that items were sold at the mid price or the lowest price, I forgot, but whatever price it was sold at, yay! 63 agility! Okay, sorry, but anyway, whatever price it was set at, why didn't you just eliminate selling the actual item on a GE and just give coin equivalent, meaning you basically poured a straight cash into the game rather than actually pour the item and cash into the game. You know, to me, you could have killed that by at least just saying you're gonna get the amount of coins based off this value of the item from the GE price. So some people, if the GE price is a certain price and people might be selling it for 200 mil on the street, it might be 20 mil on the GE. You're only gonna get, depending on how many people, you're only gonna get a total of 20 mil or something. Or let's say the lowest is 18, you're only gonna get a total of 18. But on the street, the item may be 200 mil, so you're not getting your money's worth. These shards, what's the point of buying the shards? You defeat the whole purpose of letting the items stabilize themselves in the economy. I mean, I don't think you would call it a Doppler effect or whatever, but it's kind of like a fuck yourself effect. All you've done is waste, first of all, the graphics team or whoever did the updates time. You've wasted our time with kicking us out the game to update it. You've wasted time on something that didn't need to be fixed. It's just like you keep adding fuck ups into the game rather than add fix ups. I think they're confused with what's a fuck up and what's a fix up. So you add in shards in its place, and with these shards you can get a total of a 120, and to get the item or some shit like that, like certain items add up to 120 shards or something, and then you could they'll split the shards, and when you get up to 120 you can either sell the shards individually or put them together as a whole and then get that item or some shit like that. Now, what sense does that make? Basically, you're saying either I buy the shards or I buy the item. If the shards so happen to be cheaper than the item, then I just buy the shards and get up to the item and then try to put the item back up for cheaper or something, or try to, now basically you're saying I can merchant more or something. You're giving me another merchant idea, or, you know, it's not really fixing anything. You're just making it, if anything, you're just adding an extra step to something that's already gonna happen, unless you do something different. If you take out the fact that you actually get the item is sold on the GE, then just give them a cash equivalent. Just make it cash equivalent. They'll get a certain amount, cash equivalent, have the coins drop, but not because the item was sold on the GE. To me, that's a simple fix. Now, I'm learning to become a game programmer and stuff, computer science and engineering, but right now, from my point of view, that's what they could do. Now, if I had to sit down and code all that and I saw that it was impossible to do, then my opinion would change. But until then, that's all they had to do to fix that issue. It's not that big. To me, it's just such a dumb idea. Now coinshare is ruined because people are not going to want to do it. You basically better off doing loot share now, because I mean, like, let's face it, if people aren't going to buy the shards and people start getting desperate and sell the shards for, let's say, 10k each, let me bring out my whipty calculator here. Okay, 10k each for some damn shards. You know it's 120. I can do this in my head, but it's late as fuck. Right here, you got 12 mil. If these 120 shards is for an item that's 200 mil, I've just spent 12 mil to get a 120 mil item, or a 200 mil item or whatever. I spent 12 mil to get a 100 and some mil item. Does that seem right by any means at all? No. So why do I have to have shard pieces together to get a certain item? I mean, that's just fucking retarded. Now, if I'm looking at this wrong, tell me in the comments, let me know. But based off what I've seen on the forums, based off what I read in the update, that's just how it looks to me, man. I mean, it's garbage. It's straight up trash. Now, the tutorial, of course, needed a change, but my opinion on that, let me tell you something. If this is supposed to be a new age, you know, 6th age or whatever it's supposed to be for RuneScape, then why the hell isn't everybody starting over for RuneScape 3 and everybody else couldn't keep their pre-EOC accounts the same? Does that make sense to anybody? Your character from this RuneScape old school is supposed to be 5th age. You know, you're supposed to be the one that's you know, the chosen one and all this bullshit for you know, all, you know, the shit that was going on. Damn, I didn't forgot the fucking quest line because I'm so pissed off at this game. You know, but you were the one that you know, for the tormented demons and shit, you were doing all that good shit, man. You know, while Gothic sleep. You know, you're supposed to be one of the I forgot 6 or 7 heroes or some shit like that, but you're supposed to be that guy. Now in the 6th age, I believe there's a whole brand new situation going on. Fucking Gothics and shit is back involved in it, and it's supposed to be something completely brand new. So therefore, everybody should start off as that brand new character. You are no longer your character from old school. So why is your character the same? You know what I'm saying? To me, that move didn't make any sense. But yet, if you want to go back to the 5th age, you got to start over, basically. Or because some happened to where the 5th age memories got erased, and now all the 5th age people got to start their character back over. You know, so to me, sometimes when judges decide to do something, I wonder if they just said, while I'm taking a shit, the first shit turd that I see will be how big of a I'm gonna shit on my game next time, or just something like that. To me, it's just like, man, that's why I'm glad old school is back, man. I'm glad we have the option to poll, and I'm so happy that they have it this way and not just deciding to do what they want, letting the people say. Because I mean, I don't know, but some of you guys, I know some of you guys watch IGN, and even on IGN they claim that from the COD fans themselves, we're gonna rate the top 10 Call of Duties. And as soon as I saw Modern Warfare 2 at a lower list, and even World at War, I was like, you know what, this list ain't even make no sense. Once you see that at the bottom of the list, it don't even make no sense. Everybody agrees COD 3 was shit, but anybody who says Call of Duty Black Ops was one of the best games, was top 2, dumbass. You're not a COD fan. You're probably one of them old school Halo fans. Now Halo is a good game, but I'm just saying Black Ops 2 was shit. And they even base it off the fucking storyline. How the fuck you base a game whole by its fucking storyline on a campaign when the campaign was pretty short? The campaign fed off the first Black Ops, and even that was lower than Black Ops 2. That's crap. It didn't evolve into what we wanted to see in Call of Duty and shit. It evolved into bullshit is what happened. Although people claim, yeah, it sold so many copies and stuff, though, it also probably had the most returns, broken headsets, and squeakers that came to that fucking game. My goodness. But top Call of Duty will always be COD 4 and MW2. I don't care what anybody says. On top of that, COD 2 as well. Those are the top 3 Call of Duties. I mean, I'm just telling you, if you haven't played any of those Call of Duties, you can't say whether or not which is best, because you haven't played them all. So don't even put yourself in the poll to vote for what's best. Don't watch it on YouTube. Don't do none of that. Even if you watch it on YouTube, you can go watch it. You got to play it for yourself, though. You can't say that, well, I've only, you know, I've seen people even put that in the fucking comments. Black Ops 2 is the best game, and even though I haven't played COD 4 in this good generation, it was probably good, but I still think Black Ops 2 is better. You know, don't fucking say that if you haven't played it. Just say that I've only played Black Ops 2 and it's a pretty good game, or I like the way the game is. That's it. Don't even try to put anything else in that sentence. That's all I got for you motherfuckers today. Hopefully, like I said, I'm working on agility. I'm probably going to get 65, and then I'm head back to Slayer and try to get that up to 68, and then come back to this and get this up to 70, and then decide whether or not I want to do straight up just 70 Slayer or not. But my main goal, like I said, is to do Spiritual Warriors, and that way I can go ahead and just start killing Sarah. I'm gonna start soloing her, by the way. Range level is about to get up soon. I had a few cannon tasks, you know, Dagonoffs, and I was gonna go to DKs for that task, but I calculated I would have probably only got another 10-12k experience, and I only killed Rex anyway, and that would have took forever. And it's not pre-LC where I could kill all three like a boss with a ball mug and shit. So see you motherfuckers later. I'm Moist Alex, and I'll see you at the next video.